Hello peeps, this is Tango and welcome back to Tango's World of Fix. Today I will be reading the Verdant Analyst, Chapter 15. Pikachu's birthday, perchance some panicky moments? Here's the summary. Todoroki twerked, Eraser Mike treehouse with Shinzo, and Kaminari's birthday, some angst, and Nezu heart. Notes. Important, please read. Pretend I said Bakugo was interning with Best Jeanist because I made that mistake. Sorry. Also, I changed Shinzo's hero name to Nighthide because I was reading the epilogue of My Hero Academia, and that's what it said his hero name was. I'm in the process of writing my earlier chapters. Currently, chapters 1 and 2 have been rewritten. Oh my god. Just fixing up, no major changes. Like I said in the last chapter when I was reading, I just changed it while I was reading, but I wanted to let you know, because, yeah, that was kind of important, I guess. Yeah, it was pretty important. Anyways, I will start reading now. The start of June came quickly after internships. Izuku had been sent pictures of his boyfriend with his hair back, courtesy of Best Jeanist, and Bakugo had been reluctant to send them, but ultimately he did since he knew how much it would make Izuku laugh. Izuku had found out too late about the stain incident, and he was too late to do anything to help. The only thing he could do now was find Stain before another person got hurt, or worse. It had been boring for Class 1A, and Hitoshi and Katsuki had told Izuku. So, he decided to try and sneak into the ventilation system of UA. He managed to get in. While exploring, he found that there were rooms in the vents. Actual rooms. Who uses these rooms? Ultimately, he decides to leave them alone because they're likely the territory of the Rat God. I'm telling you, he was twerking! Kaminari insisted. Why won't you believe me? Todoroki doesn't understand sarcasm, Kaminari. I doubt he would be twerking. That boy is completely clueless when it comes to certain things, Mina said as she picked at her ice. Hitoshi happened to be walking past at the very table when he heard their conversation. He turned to them, deciding to support the lightning student. He was smirking at me the other day. I even saw him do the renegade once. The renegade? Mina exclaimed, choking on her food. You gotta be kidding me! No, it's true, Hitoshi replied as he walked to his usual seat. Kaminari quickly got up and followed him. Dude, thanks for that. They won't believe me. I mean, it's true though. Hitoshi shrugged. Really? I thought you were just saying that, Kaminari said as he sat down next to Shinzo. He even said, no one will believe you, and that's true, except for you, that seems. Hitoshi felt slightly puzzled about why Kaminari would want to sit next to him, but they never talked, so why? However, he didn't mind the company since he actually really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure he did it to Bakugo as well, he added. Huh, wow, Kaminari replied, grabbing his chopsticks and starting to eat. The two of them enjoyed a peaceful silence until Kaminari spoke up again. Would you want to come and sit with me at the table with Mina, Kirishima, and Bakugo? We could use a +1. Huh? Oh, sure, Hitoshi responded, feeling a fluttery sensation in his chest. He couldn't show how much he would love to hang out with them. I've got nothing to lose. They chatted about various topics until the bell rang. It was time for class. Sorry. Hitoshi had fun, and he couldn't deny that he enjoyed the times he spent with Kaminari. He would have been lying if he said otherwise. When Hitoshi gets home that day, he acts normally, even if there is a powder keg about to explode in him, figuratively. Hey, there's my favorite son. How'd the rest of your day go? Hisashi asks, putting some dishes into the sink to wash. Hitoshi flops on the couch. Good, he says in a tired tone, hoping to sound normal enough. There's udon in the fridge if you want some, Hisashi tells Hitoshi, who nods in response. The door opens. I'm home. Shota grumbles exhaustedly. Hey, hon, Hisashi says with a smile. There's udon in the fridge. Thanks, Sashi. Aizawa flops onto the couch next to Hitoshi. How was your day, kid? Fine, Hitoshi says in a monotone voice. It doesn't sound fine, Shota says, looking at his kid. He turns to Hisashi and signs something, though Hitoshi can't see what it is from where he's sitting. Hisashi responds, yes, I agree. Guess that means I won't get to know what they said, Hitoshi thinks. I'm gonna head to my room. Hitoshi sits up in his seat. If you need anything, we'll be right here, Hisashi says, smiling brightly. Hitoshi walks to his room, shutting the door behind him. Then, before he can go crazy, he hops in the shower. Shota hears the shower turn off. Something happened and he's not telling us. He's been acting differently since I got home. Yeah. There's a pause before Hisashi decides to continue. I just wish he'd tell us, you dig? We can't help if we don't know what's up. He's been alone for a while, Shota reminds him. He's been overlooked and forgotten for a long time. He's used to doing things alone, handling it all on his own. Hisashi's cheeks puff out in a gloomy acceptance. Yeah, but he's not alone anymore. He doesn't have to handle things on his own. Not much we can do about it, Shota says, getting up from the couch. But there is, Hisashi says, accidentally turning on his quirk at the realization. Sorry. Shota looks confused, so Hisashi continues. Remember when you had bad days? He smiles. You know, the beach we would go to? Dagoba? The one with all the trash, Shota asks, raising an eyebrow. Not anymore. Someone cleared it. Hisashi beams. Seriously? That's insane. Hisashi nods. What do you think? We could bring him there. Yeah, that sounds like something fun. I think he would enjoy that, Shota says, smiling fondly. Hisashi starts walking towards Hitoshi's room with Shota by his side. They had heard him come out of the bathroom moments before, but he was now just sprawling in his room. Hisashi is about to knock when they hear Hitoshi speak. This stops Hisashi in his tracks. Hey, was he talking to them? It's okay. What about you? How's your day been? Shota shakes his head at Hisashi. Hitoshi's on a phone call. He signs. You what? Are you kidding me? They hear him stand up. That's dangerous. What if you had gotten caught? Caught? The two pros look at each other, confused. You don't want me telling your boyfriend, Hitoshi says playfully. They hear him huff and walk to the side of the room. Should have known you already told him. They listen as Hitoshi chuckles and continues the conversation. You know that kid, Hitoshi asks the person on the phone. Yeah, him. Well, he asked if I wanted to sit with him along with some others at their table, and I think you know them, maybe? There's a pause, and Hisashi and Shota are getting bored. Well, they're Bakugo's friends, and I think they're the ones that followed you that day when you were at the mall. Another pause. Yeah, them. Exactly! Hey, I'm gonna go, but we should hang out soon. Maybe I'll visit you at the cafe. Then it clicks in Shota's mind. The person Hitoshi is talking with is that kid from the cafe. Akari. He's talking with Akari from the Vigilant Cat Cafe. I remember when I went there before. The two were very friendly. Shota signs Hisashi, who nods. They hear their son say goodbye and hang up. Hisashi takes that as a sign to knock on the door. Come in, Hitoshi says from his desk. Hey, kiddo, Hisashi says, walking into the room, Shota behind him. Hey, Hitoshi responds, looking over at the two. We were wondering if you would want to come to the beach with us. Hitoshi shrugs and then answers, sure. Great! Hisashi claps his hands together. Let's go! We have a great place to chill out. Oh, God. He says triumphantly. Should I bring anything? Shinzo asks. It was getting late already. No, you're good, little listener. Hisashi smiles, warmly. The family hops in the car, and after a short drive, they arrive. Hitoshi steps out of the car, first taking a second to stare out. Whoa, Shota says in awe as he steps out of the car as well. Yeah, it's changed a bunch since we last came, Hisashi says, being the last one out. Huh? Hitoshi raises an eyebrow in curiosity. When did you last come here? I'm pretty sure it's been like this for a long while. We were actually your age. We came here with a good friend of ours, Hisashi says in a cheerful tone. Follow me. Okay. He turns to Shota. Is that the friend in the picture? Picture? Shota questions as they follow behind Hisashi. You know, the one at the end of the hallway? The kid with the glowing blue hair? Hitoshi asks. Oh, right. Yes, that's him. Hisashi turns to them, bright as ever. We're here! There's only a tree from what Hitoshi can see. A very thick and tall tree. It was kind of strange, to be honest. Just follow our lead. Shota grumbles and walks down to the roots of the tree. Shota does some kind of thing with his feet. If Hitoshi didn't know better, he would say it was tap dancing. He sees his mentor, Dawaka, what? Sorry, that's hilarious. What does it say? He sees his mentor, Dawaka into the tree. Instead of just running into it as he had expected, he goes through the tree and into the tree. Hitoshi's eyes widen and he turns to Hisashi, who only grins in response. He's grabbed by the arm and the two make their way towards the tree trunk. Ready? Hisashi asks, only giving a second for Hitoshi to nod. They go right through the tree trunk and inside. Ever wonder what a tree looks like in the inside? Well, here's your answer. Like a wooden room. Took you too long enough, Shota says from above, making Hitoshi look up. Stairs go up the inside of the tree. Hitoshi had been too busy spiraling to notice before. Whoa. Yeah, I know, right? It's been a while since we came here, but it's a cool place, Hisashi says, guiding Hitoshi up the steps. How did you even find this place? Hitoshi says in awe as they walk up. It's a funny story, actually. One day, Shota and Oboro were coming to the beach with me, and Oboro had bet Shota that he couldn't tap dance in the sand, and although Shota didn't like betting, he hates losing bets even more, so Shota had shown he could do it right in front of this very tree, and when he was done, we were just chatting, and Shota leaned back into the tree, and he fell right through it. Hisashi says, dramatically, You can tap dance? Hitoshi asks Shota as they finally reach the top of the stairs. My parents made me take lessons, Shota grumbles. The top of the stairs was connected to a small floor with a pole so that you wouldn't fall down. There were windows and curtains. Hisashi moved the curtains to show it wasn't windows, but a glass sliding door. Awesome. Hitoshi paused and then turned to his guardians. Why don't you guys come here more often? This place is amazing. The two adults pause before Shota speaks, finally breaking the silence. Our friend, Oboro, he passed away when we were your age, and we came here almost every day after school just to see the sunset. Hitoshi, realizing his mistake, speaks up. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's fine, bud. You didn't know. How could you? Hisashi says, ruffling the teen's hair. They open the door, which leads to a large deck. How did no one notice this? Hitoshi says in awe. Well, no one can notice what they can't see, Hisashi says, stepping onto the deck. Shota steps onto the deck as well, gesturing for Hitoshi to follow. Yeah, this tree is so massive that the platform is covered by the leaves and branches. Wow, this is amazing. Hitoshi looks at the sun. It had just begun to set. Hitoshi may have realized half a second ago that Oboro was the ghost living in their classroom, but now he has come to understand that the kid from the picture, the one with the blue hair, was also Oboro. It seems that dead people can have a significant impact on the lives of the living. Baku Squad Original Chat. Alien Queen. Pinky. Hey, Kaminari, you mentioned that it was your birthday on the 29th. How do you normally celebrate? Pikachu. Charge Bolt. Normally I spend the day with the fam. Why? Alien Queen. Pinky. We have to celebrate. You can spend the day with your family, but this weekend we have to hang out. Any place you want to go in particular? Pikachu. Charge Bolt. How about the arcade? Alien Queen. Pinky. Sounds good. Right at Kachan Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite and at Red Riot, Red the Rock Riot. Oh my gosh, sorry. Red the Rock Riot. Right! Can't wait, dude! Kachan, Great Explosion, ... Whatever. Just send me the place and the time. Red the Rock Riot. What do you want for your birthday, man? Pikachu chargeable. I honestly have no clue. Whatever you think. Read the Rock Riot. Okay. Kaminari surprise chat. Alien Queen Pinky added Shinzo Hitoshi to the chat. Alien Queen Pinky changed Shinzo Hitoshi's name to Insomniac Nighthide. Kachan, Great Explosion, ... What the hell is this chat for? Kaminari surprise chat? The fuck? Read the Rock Riot. Oh, we're making a surprise for Kaminari's birthday? Alien Queen, Pinky. Precisely. Insomniac, Nighthide. It's Kaminari's birthday? When? Alien Queen, Pinky. June 29th, but we'll celebrate early this weekend. Insomniac, Nighthide. Okay, sounds good to me. Alien Queen, Pinky. Not so fast. Insomniac, Nighthide, ... Question mark? Reply to Insom ... Alien Queen Pinky. You're the surprise. Insomniac, Nighthide. Say what now? Kachan, Great Explosion ... What the fuck are you planning? Read the Rock Riot. I'm so manly confused right now. Alien Queen Pinky. So it's obvious that Kaminari likes Shinzo. Read the Rock Riot. Wait, what? Insomniac, Nighthide. Really? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. A lot of question marks. Times 100. Alien Queen Pinky. Yes, moving on. We should surprise Kaminari. After the arcade, we can go to a cafe and Shinzo could meet us there. And then we say surprise, and then it can be a big surprise for him. I made so many mistakes there. Oh my God. Read the Rock Riot. Oh, that sounds super manly. I'm sure he would love that. Kachan, Great Explosion ... Sure, I'm sure he'll freak. It's perfect. Insomniac, Nighthide. Okay, send me the location and time. Alien Queen, Pinky. Send to location. Here at 3 p.m. Insomniac, Nighthide. Okay. Hitoshi had woken up the day of the party and realized he had nothing to give. Quickly, he rushed out of bed and decided he should go looking for a present. Before he could get out of the door, he noticed that first, he had no money. Second, what the heck would he get for a great guy like Kaminari? What would he even want? Hey, kiddo. Oh, didn't expect you to see you up so early. Coffee? Hisashi says, with a pot of coffee in his hand. Sure, Hitoshi says, still panicking. Hisashi pours 2 cups of coffee. What's got you so stressed this beautiful morning? He takes the coffee. You know how I was invited to Kaminari's birthday? Yeah, Hisashi says, raising an eyebrow. Well, I realize I don't have a present, Hitoshi says, in defeat. There's a pause before Hisashi sips his coffee. Well, that's no problem. Why don't we just go shopping together? Wait, what? Hitoshi says, looking up at his guardian. Yeah, I know some great places that teens like. I'm sure you'll find something. Hisashi says, very brightly. He's happy about the kind gesture, but he still has no money, and he was used to taking from his foster parents. He wouldn't do to his parents now. Hitoshi wilts. But I don't have money? Don't worry about it, honey. That's something your parents should always provide for you. And by being a dad, I now have that responsibility. Hisashi chugs his coffee. Now let's go! Hitoshi drinks what's left of his coffee, and his pa talks to his dad about them leaving. He heads to the door and slips on his shoes. He waits a minute before Hisashi comes charging out of the room. Run, Toshi! He yells, using his quirk. Hitoshi's confusion only goes on for a second before he sees Shota Aizawa. Shoot. Had Hisashi woken the beast? He quickly steps out of the door and runs towards the car to wait. He figured they would likely take the car instead of the train. After a few minutes, Hisashi comes huffing towards the car. I lost him. They get in the car as Hisashi regains his breath. Damn, that man is too fast for his own good, he grumbles. You would think he had a speed quirk or something, but no, it's all because of chasing those vigilantes every night. At the store, Hitoshi walks through many aisles, and Hisashi looks for the infamous jelly pouches that his husband adores oh so much. Hitoshi was about to give up when he saw the fidgets. Seeing them reminded him of all those times he had seen Kaminari fidgeting, and if Hitoshi didn't know better, he would say Kaminari had ADHD or autism but was likely undiagnosed. He knew this because of his foster family, and one of them had a relative who was autistic, and his foster mom had ADHD at the time. He checked through the aisle until his eyes landed on a set. The set came with an awesome necklace that was especially stylish, and a fidget as the charm. It also came with a bracelet that matched. The set had some other cool fidgets, though they were just the regular stuff. Hitoshi met up to Hisashi, who pointed out the present and told him it was a good choice. Hisashi got the groceries while they were out, and by the time they left, it was already 2:30. "You gotta go, don't you, kiddo?" Hisashi says, putting the groceries in the car. "Oh, right, I'm gonna take the train since it's just a 2-minute walk from here, and home is the opposite way of where I'm going," he says, holding the now wrapped present. He got it wrapped at the store. Hisashi nods. "Sounds good. Stay safe, kiddo." "Yeah, I'll see you later," Hitoshi says with a small smile. "Whoa, this cafe is so nice!" Kaminari exclaims. "Well, I chose it with you in mind," Mina says, very happy. The Quirk sat down at one of the tables. That float! It was a cool place and very high-tech, the owner having a technology quirk. No one knows what the quirk quite was, though. "You ready for the presents, man?" Kirishima says with a manly grin. "Great idea! We can do that while we wait for our drinks," Kaminari says with a huge smile. "Okay, close your eyes," Mina says in an excited tone. "Okay," he says, a bit nervous. Bakugo, being the closest one to where Shinzo had just walked in, signals for him to come to the table. The group makes space for him, but Kaminari, being impatient, had to ask, "Can I open my eyes?" "Not yet, dumbass," Bakugo says, and finally, Shinzo sits down. Mina nods to Shinzo, who then speaks. "Open your eyes." Kaminari starts to speak, only to be cut off when he sees Shinzo. "Shinzo? What are you doing here?" "Happy birthday, Kaminari. Also, just call me Hitoshi," Shinzo says with a small yet heartwarming smile. Okay." Kaminari is still clearly processing, plus the smile Hitoshi gives him leaves him a stuttering and flustered mess. From the embarrassment, of course. How would you feel if your crush was suddenly in front of you and made yourself look like a complete fool? The group laughs, and Hitoshi makes eye contact with Kaminari. It makes a quite awkward second for the both of them. "Okay, well, time for actual presents now," Mina declares, putting her gift on the table. "Sounds good," Kaminari says, overjoyed. "First, here's the card, from the class, of course. We always do these for birthdays, so here you go," Mina says, handing the oversized card to him. It was filled with birthday wishes and sweet notes. That alone made Denki Kaminari swell up with joy. If anyone asked, no, he did not cry. First present he opens is Mina's. She gave him a Pikachu-themed pencil bag that comes with pencils and pens with electric-type Pokemon on each one of them. The second present he opened is Bakugo's, who got him a cool book on projects to do with lightning. Not sure how he found it, but Kaminari was grateful for the unique gift. The third gift is Kirishima's, a game from America called Throw Burrito. Luckily, it was translated into Japanese. Shinzo's present was the last to be opened. The wrapping was neat, with a beautiful black and blue pattern. When the birthday boy opened it, he stared for about 2 minutes, and this made Shinzo scared that he did not get a good gift, or that Kaminari simply didn't like it. "You noticed?" Kaminari says to Shinzo. "Oh, well, I saw that you fidget a lot, and I thought maybe you have ADHD or autism, since I know people who have it, and you have some of the symptoms, and I thought that you might like it, and the necklace and bracelet are just cool fidgets, but..." Since when had Hitoshi ever rambled like that? He must have picked it up from Izuku, because he sees Bakugo's face out of the corner of his eyes, a face saying, "You got that from the nerd, didn't you?" Kaminari puts on the bracelet. "I love it! Thanks, Hitoshi!" Hitoshi almost flinches. "Will you help me put on the necklace?" Sure," Hitoshi says nervously as he takes the necklace from the boy's hands. Here are your drinks. Would you like to order? The server says to the group as Hitoshi puts the necklace on his crush cough. I can't fake cough, jeez. Okay. It seems someone's been busy, Izawa says, jumping onto the rooftop. Mind telling me why every underground pro has been reporting you, saying you've been harassing the villains that you take down. I always do that. Plus, they deserved it, Verdant huffs. Izawa sighs and continues. You're hurting them more than usual. Verdant scoffs and turns to scan a different alley. I don't care. You can trust me, kid. I'm here for you. He takes a step next to the vigilante. I can help you with whatever's going on, Izawa says, placing a hand on the vigilante's shoulder. Verdant flinches away, his attention turning to Eraserhead. Kid, don't, Verdant says in a tone that Izawa had never heard the kid use. You don't know about anything. You don't know about my fucking life, so just leave it. I want to help you with whatever's going on, Izawa insists, stepping closer to the vigilante whose eyes track his every move. I won't hurt you. I want to protect you, kid. I know you won't hurt me, all right? He bursts out, tears threatening to spill. Whoa, calm down, Izawa says, looking into the kid's eyes. Leave me alone! The vigilante shouted, struggling against Izawa's firm grip. Why won't you just let me go? He cried, finally wrenching free from the pro's grasp. Without hesitation, the vigilante kicked Eraserhead in the stomach, sending him stumbling. Then Verdant took off, sprinting faster and faster until Izawa couldn't even keep up, exhaustion forcing him to stop. Principal Nezu is terrifying, Izuku comes to learn. Not only is the principal terrifyingly smart and far above genius level, but the man also knows everything, not quite, about everyone. The 5th time Izuku had decided to visit UA, in the vents, was a week after the first. He was finally getting the hang of navigating the whole thing when he had seen him. Principal Nezu had been at his desk writing an email when Izuku had peered through the vents. Izuku moved quickly along, but it seemed that one of the various animals that made up the rat god had good hearing. After only 10 minutes, the vent underneath him opened and Izuku dropped through, landing straight into a beanbag? Izuku looked around until his eyes landed on the principal. Hello there, Izuku Shigaraki. And that is the end of the chapter. Here are the notes. Sorry if my posting schedule is spotty. I am working on a few one-shots plus another series, but I haven't finished them, though I've started. Yeah, they still haven't published those. They use that as an excuse. I'm sorry, Tango, but Tango wanted to be like, that feels weird calling someone else Tango. Whatever. Sorry. Anyways, anyone who does not want to stay for me blabbering, I will see you later, maybe, if you come back. I would maybe appreciate it. Yes, I would. Anyways, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good day. Remember to drink water, take a snack. Oh my gosh, get your sleep. You need to sleep. Go to bed. And have a good morning or night or middle of the day or whatever time it is for you. I hope whatever you're working on turns out well. If you don't have any projects currently, I hope you have a nice life. That makes it sound like I'm never going to see you again. I can't see you in the first place. Okay, anyways, bye people who don't want to stay. Hello, everyone else who stayed. Okay, well, I think that this chapter, the ending of it, when I read it, I was like, no, I cannot wait a whole week for the next chapter. Are you kidding me? What the heck is going to happen? And I was worried they weren't going to post because I waited 2 weeks. And they still hadn't posted the next chapter. Then they did, so it was okay. Let's see. What's the note? Okay. Oh yeah, when Todoroki was like them talking about like Todoroki, I remember like when I was reading like 2 chapters ago or whatever, the part where Todoroki smirks, I was like, what? That's Todoroki? No. And then I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I guess he would smirk, but not really. I mean, like, I see him smirking in a fight, but not like that. It was just kind of a little bit weird on the author's part, but I like it still. It's a very nice pick. The Eraser My Treehouse was like, I was like, whoa, that's a great idea. Like, that they had some, like, cool secret thing. Like, I wonder if that's, like, we're gonna go back to that at any point, because that would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a very nice thing, though. That's so sweet, and I think it's really nice because you have that place that they used to go, and they're now sharing it with their son. I just think that's such a sweet idea. Sorry, there's a lot of cuts in here, too, because, like, I mess up things so badly that I just have to re-record them. Oh, and then with the Shinzo's birthday, I think that's just so nice. I feel like Kaminari's the one that really, like, panics. Shinzo does panic, but, like, he doesn't show it. The angst. What was the angst in the chapter? Oh, yeah, the Izuku angst at the end there. That was, like, kind of an outburst for Izuku. And I don't know, like, what was going on with him there. Wait, what was it? He was like... Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know, maybe he's just, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like he'd get panicky and, like, have these panic attacks about, like, everything. Because he's been through a lot, the poor guy. Like, his father, like, that was horrible. He was 8 when he escaped. And he was 4, so it was, like, 4 years he was stuck with that monster. And, I mean, then he got out and he was, like... struggling, just like living alone, not struggling too much. He found $50,000. That's a ton of money. And also with the $50,000, I do think that they kind of, Izuku spent way too much money on food, for sure. But anyways, that is my analyst. I don't know. Oh, analyst. That's my little analyst. Analyst. Oh my god, I'm saying analyst too many times. Okay. Well, this is Tango signing off. I hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.